This comes from insider.com. TikTok creators are pretending to be Holocaust victims in heaven, and a new trend dubbed trauma porn. Zach, the TikTok app, the one that President Trump wants to ban because it's owned by the Chinese and is I think it is apparently turning our teenagers into crazy people.
Yeah.
So in the highlight here, people are pretending to be Holocaust victims in a new and disturbing TikTok trend. The video show creators wearing makeup that we'll throw up this picture, Zach, wearing makeup that imitates burns and bruises while experiencing how they died in Nazi death camps. One TikTok creator told Insider that she has made the video to, quote, educate people, unquote, about the Holocaust, because she felt as if it was, quote, important to share these stories, unquote. And, of course, the trend has been criticized as insensitive and tone deaf, you think?
Yeah, no
With
shit.
the U.S. Holocaust Museum telling Insider that it dishonors the victim's memory. Zach, there's always something new and bizarre. We were talking about taxidermy guy, and now we've got strange behavior and offensive behavior by American teenagers. This is really weird, isn't it?
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, there was some in there about people who were actually wearing like the Star of David on like their shirts, you know, to like the Jew. They made the Jewish people wear in the concentration camps. But like, I mean, is it acceptable to go blackface? No, absolutely not. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter, you know, what you're trying to do, you know, but you're like are dishonoring, and it's very tone deaf. You know, you're dishonoring a whole group of people that, you know, was one of the most horrible moments in history.
So yeah, we'll go blackface. And then pretend that we were like some slave in Virginia or something in 17 something. Yeah, that'll really help raise awareness to your cause. There's this term trauma porn, Zach, which is that was a new one for me. Was it a new one for you?
Yeah, I've never heard of that before.
So I was trying to look for a definition of this, and it actually is what seems to be a good working definition from Facebook. Actually, a Black Lives Matter group here at Facebook, but it says, for those who are unaware of what trauma porn is, it can be defined as, quote, any type of media, be it written, photographed, or film, which exploits traumatic moments of adversity to generate buzz, notoriety, or social media attention. And this page is focusing on black trauma porn. In other words, people doing it. Sorry for like maybe in my slave example with blackface, but obviously this instance here is on the Holocaust. Do you think that? I think that's actually not a bad term, and it does seem to describe what's happening here. People exploiting traumatic moments of adversity to generate buzz, notoriety, and social media attention. That's exactly what's going on here, right?
Yeah. Yeah, 100%.
I mean, what do we blame here? Because I'm looking for someone to blame.
Yeah.
Good.
I don't know. I think that there is a lot of stupid people out there. And going further than this, the people making these videos, right? There is a whole group of Holocaust deniers out there that think it's all a hoax, that Holocaust never happened.
Yeah.
You know, that it's people focusing on the Holocaust is to take your mind away from struggles of other people, which, you know, her excuse is to like bring awareness. You know, the person that made the video, their excuse was to bring awareness to the Holocaust. But like the bullshit is that why do you even need to make these stupid tone deaf videos to bring awareness about something that people should already have awareness about? You know what I mean? They teach this shit in schools. Like, it's not like this is some big, crazy conspiracy that like no one knows about. Like, it's the Holocaust, right? It's one of the most horrific.
School.
Yeah, it's one of the most horrific things in history. You know, that's something that we shouldn't have to have awareness about, because we should just automatically have awareness about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, not only is it one of the most horrific events in history, it is something that we've all seen or both educated about, and is very prominent in media. It's not like nobody knows.
Yeah, it's not like this is some underground. Like, okay, like there's a lot of anti-sex trafficking movements going on right now, especially like in regards to Hollywood. This isn't like something where like people are blowing open a sex ring case or something that no one knows about, this underground thing. It's the fucking Holocaust, man. Like, it's one of the biggest awful moments in history.
Now, so Schindler's List, the film, was not effective enough. What we need is a 15-year-old girl to pretend that she's Jewish, wearing the Star of David, and in a concentration camp, and in that way, the public will finally get awareness of this awful event. And see, what I think this is about is well. See, I am noticing something, drawing a little bit of a line there with the taxidermist as someone just trying to get attention in that sense. But it also has to be, there's something about victim culture in our society, and in portraying a victim and being a victim gives you status in a sense. Those who are, I'm oppressed, something bad happened to me. I can just basically sort of like raise my level if I can declare myself a victim. And so I think they're basically piggybacking off of that, and just to get their own self-aggrandizement, to get as many people to just like and watch their stupid little TikTok video. What do you think of that?
Yeah, they want to do anything they can to be a warrior for whatever cause they think is the best, I guess.
Yeah, it's cynical. In other words, they don't care about the Holocaust. What they want is to act out or play acting trauma, play acting victimhood, so that they can get some likes and or whatever, get some comments.
Yeah.
She says, it was never intended to be offensive. No, you weren't intending to be offensive. You were just intending to get as many likes as you possibly could on this stupid Chinese app that needs to be deleted and burned and banned forever.
We're going to be losing so many good gems if we get rid of TikTok, though. I love TikTok.
What is it going to? Wait, I'm sorry. What'd you say?
I said we're going to be getting rid of so many good gems if we get rid of TikTok.
I know, that's true. It is good source material for us. Mm-hmm. And the truth is, if and when TikTok is sold or banned or whatever, something else will arise.
It's just like Vine. TikTok is the new Vine, basically.
Yeah. I don't even know what the heck happened to Vine. It's basically the same thing, isn't it?
It's the same exact thing, pretty much. It's just, I feel like, yeah, Vine kind of like went under at one. I don't know when, but Vine went under at one point, and then TikTok is like the new Vine, so that goes away. When something will be there in its place.
Yeah, and I also saw, I think Instagram is doing something basically like a TikTok copy. I think I saw that. They call it like something moments or whatever.
Yeah.
So teenagers giving a phone in a few seconds will definitely think of new ways to be stupid. So I don't know. What do you think about no cell phones till 18? What do you think of that?
No cell phones to 18. I don't agree with that.
or just I guess I'm curious. I mean, you can't. I don't know what the answer is, if there is an answer, but or we just deal with societal degradation. I don't know. Maybe that's the answer.
Yeah, I mean, I guess leave it up to the discretion of the parents. I wouldn't make a damn law saying
no, I don't mean that's a law.
Yeah.
No, I mean just your opinion. I mean,
yeah.
Is it, in other words, go ahead.
I wouldn't if I was a parent. My kid would have I would let my kid have a cell phone.
Would you let him have TikTok?
Sure.
Would you let him have Twitter, Facebook, all that?
Mm-hmm.
Just roam free.
Yeah, I would.
Don't make any Holocaust.
Yeah, I would. I would hope that I would raise my kids in a way that they would be comfortable having an open conversation with me. Where if they were something happening to them on social media where they were feeling unsafe, that they would be willing to talk to me. So
yeah.
We'll see what happens. We'll check in, and whenever I decide to have a kid, we'll check in like 16 years, whenever that happens. So.
You'll have a sit down with Johnny and be like, "Oh, Johnny, blackface is not a good idea."
Yeah, hey,
it's not a good idea.
Don't be a fucking idiot, kid. All right, just don't paint your face like anything. Just make stupid video. If you want to make stupid videos of you doing dumb stuff, that's fine. But don't just use common sense. Don't offend anybody, buddy.
Yeah. Well, I wonder where we'll be in 15, 16 years of what.
Yeah, what's going to be the next app in 15 to 16 years? What are we going to have to worry about? It is interesting though, because they don't even make like flip. Like when I was growing up, I had a flip phone. Phone. You couldn't do any of this kind of shit.
No.
You know what I mean? It was just like, here's your phone, your emergencies, yada yada yada. But like they don't even make phones like that anymore.
Now, what they do now, I think for underage, you can. There's some level of parental control where you can kind of limit what they do.
Yeah.
Maybe only text, or maybe only maybe browse the internet or something like that, but not using certain messaging apps. I don't know. But you did say something about don't offend anyone. But what will be offensive in 16 years, Zach?
Who knows?
Yeah, exactly. I worry. Anyways, but we'll see. Well, we'll check in then. We'll see. We'll see if your kid's using a video sharing app.